White line.
UPN 54, UPN New Orleans coverage of the 2005 Orpheus Parade. And coming up right behind them is the St. Augustine High School Band, of which I have a little bit of familiarity, being a St. Augustine graduate myself. This is one of the more popular bands of the carnival season, and I'd say that even if I weren't a graduate. St. Augustine High School began over 50 years ago. This band has been under the leadership of one man for the entire more than 40 years that the band has been formed, and that's Mr. Edwin Hampton. We'll let you listen right now to the St. Augustine High School Marching 100. Joining me right now as we watch the St. Augustine High School Marching Band go by is the New Orleans Fire Superintendent, Charles Parent, and he's dressed a little differently from when we normally see him at the scene of a fire, but you have other events to attend later tonight, right?
Yeah, this is just the beginning.
Last night's shooting here on Canal Street while Bacchus rolled brings back particularly bad memories of a Mardi Gras past for one man. I'm Daryl Green. I've got that story coming up.
Scattered the crowd. It happened in the 1000 block of Canal. As Daryl Green reports, news of the shooting brought back bad memories of a Mardi Gras past for one man.
Bacchus was in full swing last night. But around 9:15, the roar of the crowd was broken by a single gunshot.
We always having fun catching beef, and the dude just shot the gun and everybody just broke.
In the middle of all the confusion, one man was shot. The 21-year-old was treated and released from the hospital. Police say the victim had been involved in a verbal argument about 30 minutes before the shooting. When the two groups met up again, someone opened fire, sending parade goers running for cover.
I was scared, but you're not supposed to run because you could get trampled over.
Now, when the shooting occurred last night here in the 1000 block of Canal Street, Thurgood Marshall Middle School's marching band was actually on parade in this area. Police told them after the gunshot to run. Of course, that horrified the kids, terrified onlookers, and that incident brought back some particularly terrifying memories for one man.
I was shot through the cheek and the jaw.
Ray Johnson was 17 and the drum major for the St. Aug Marching 100 back in 1981. They were also in Bacchus that year when an argument turned into a fight and shooting near the same location on Canal.
By me being focused on my job, I didn't know I was shot. I didn't feel a thing until someone told me that I was bleeding and then I realized that I had been shot.
Johnson, who is now the band director for McDonough High School, says it doesn't take a shooting for the memories to come back. He's always on the lookout for his kids.
We have to rely on the experience of our police officers doing their job, supporting them, and giving them the most that we can as far as making things safe. The students are marching straight and proper and things like that.
After last night, Johnson isn't the only one who'll remember Mardi Gras for more than just the parades. Daryl Green, Fox 8 News.
The NOPD is still investigating. They have no suspects.
Oh, and my favorite band's coming up next.
Who's that?
The St. Augustine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Marching 100.
I wish I hope they play for us.
I'll tell you what, it seems like they're in almost every parade.
I've seen them twice already.
They must be one of the most requested bands. They were up at the Macy's Day Parade, so
And
they had a great time.
their drums all saying, let's listen to them. Drums say Macy's Day Parade on it. They're proud of that.
Oh, I don't blame them.
Looking fine.
You know,
Marching 100.
last year or the year before, I did an Eye on Carnival piece with the St. Aug band. The regimentation, the practice, and the pride that they exhibit because they're part of this 100 is amazing, man.
The discipline is incredible, and I mean, it's an incredible school, a great group of young men.
I see that they have a proud tradition, and their longtime band leader is riding right there in the, I don't think we can see him in the sheriff's car right there, Mr. Hampton, and he's going by, and
that's Mr. Hampton, isn't it?
Quite revered, quite revered.
And here they are. Let's listen to the St. Augustine Marching 100. David.
Oh, sorry about that.
There they go, the St. Augustine Marching 100, and right behind them,
he approaches the Bouffe Gras.
The Bouffe Gras float.
And he's supposed to snort
signifying
smoke.
the last meat eaten before Lent.
I'm waiting for the smoke to come out of the nostrils, but I haven't seen it yet.
Where's that smoke?
Would that be like high-tech smoke, or?
We want to see it smoke.
Well,
there
they
it
said
goes.
they were trying to work on that to see if they could get it to work, but apparently
Maybe, Frank, they were blowing smoke at us.
they must have been blowing smoke. That's what they did. The Boufgras.
That is a classic float.
Fatted ox. Yep. Goes all the way back to 1876. That's when they had a live ox. They walked through the streets of the city. And then, of course,
now, we still have many, many floats, but what we'd like to do is, because one of the most popular bands of all time in this area is the St. Aug Marching 100, and I believe we have them on tape. So if we can go to that, we will not miss one of our favorite bands. So we got a wonderful taste of the Marching 100, who really, that's as much an institution as anything in Mardi Gras. We are now getting pelted with some wonderful